The push looking for Biggs. Got the three. Lindsay Biggs in transition. Sophomore out of Midlothian, Virginia.
Run their quarter-court offense.
Cook with the skip and Biggs looking for three. That's their third of the half.
It's a nice stroke. I like the fact that she could face up and knock down that shot, but I'd also like to see her get on the block and answer the ball.
Lindsay Biggs, the sophomore, deep in that corner, trying to get Tech back in it. Plenty of time in Blacksburg. Tonight, 5 for 6 for Jackson, and a new career high with a dozen. Wide open weak side as Biggs buries it.
So good job of getting the ball reversed in the backcourt against the pressure, and then the diagonal skip pass. That's how you attack a press.
The need at the national level for big players, for big bodies, and Larkins, boy, was she tough to
foul.
Virginia Tech breaks it. It tends to wear you down a little bit, doesn't it? As Biggs hits the three.
It could, but this pressure depends on what it is. It's designed to generate steals. The 2-2-1 is more to take time off the shot clock.
Lindsay Biggs, who's number 3 in the ACC in three-pointers made. As I told you, over 40% from behind the arc. With the steal.
That's her second steal. She leads the team in that category.
Biggs, this Virginia Tech team came to play tonight.
Biggs is a shooter. She's got a great-looking jump shot. She needs to set her feet and find a way to seek shots inside Virginia Tech's offense.
Here at home, Lindsay Biggs, 5 points, and Virginia Tech upset-minded. Leads Duke 14-9.
Look for Biggs on this out-of-bounds play to get it back. Here she comes off the screen in the middle. There she is on the flex cut.
Biggs over Shantae Black. You called it, Debbie. Low on the entry pass.
That's a great point, and you're absolutely right, because Biggs and Davis have been carrying the offensive load. Great execution on the out-of-bounds play. Off the flex cut, and Biggs with size, even though she's a perimeter player, can score on the blocks.
1%. Lindsay Biggs has been one of the stars for the Hokies in the first half with 7 points.
Oh, she's a terrific three-point shooter, has tremendous range. Look at that elbow right underneath the basketball. Terrific release. She has scored in the mid-range. She shot the three. She scored on an out-of-bounds play. She's been able to finish in transition as well. With Biggs on the floor, and Duke will go back to their man. Excuse me, they're going to stay in zone. You got to get the ball to Biggs against the zone. Let her fire some deep jumpers. There she is right there.
You called it, she hit it.
I knew her coming back in the game that Coach Dunkerberger was going to run something for offense. Good screen by Dry.
Off the glass, Biggs. You caught it. She's got 12. Hold on. This one's not a... Hokies trying to hurry. Here's Biggs. Fights off the defender. Hits the shot. Timeout, Virginia Tech. 13 seconds left. How big was the junior on that play?
Mike Dunkerberger will put the ball in the hands of Biggs to bring it up the floor and run it.
time at Maryland.
And 4 of those 5 have been coached by Brenda Freeze. That's how much offense is over there in that game plan for coach. Interesting, because people think they don't take care of the ball and they turn it over too much.
Biggs wide open. Lindsay Biggs.
That's a mistake on the Maryland scouting report not to find Biggs. She's always the first option on their out-of-bounds plays. I got into the Maryland locker room before the game, and one of the things, as we see Biggs knock down her second triple, that I saw on the board is that they had to have productive possessions, and that's exactly what they're doing in this run.
That was actually Biggs' third. She is 3 for 3 from behind the arc, Lindsay Biggs, and has to make Beth Zuckerberger happy because that 3 made this a 2-point game.
Up strong, and then Tolliver with the relocation on the perimeter. It's terrific execution by 2 players that understand what each other's strengths are.
Biggs able to hit on the other end. She's had a great game.
We got 2 of the top 8 3-point shooters by percentage in the league, and Biggs and Tolliver, and they're both delivering, Mike. They're both on fire.
Biggs is 5 for 6. Tolliver is 6 for 7. Another turnover by the Terps. Here comes Haskins ahead to Biggs. Lindsay Biggs, one of her best games of the season.
Game. Lindsay Biggs is a fantastic shooter, but she's having to run the point guard position right now. She has been able to handle that with well-balanced passing. She is able to create her own shot, both the long range and in close, distributes the ball well, and her consistency is part of the reason Virginia Tech has been in some ball games.
Lindsay Biggs coming off a 12-point outing in the last game. Davis to Biggs. Her first shot attempt. Davis moving pretty well with that knee brace, and she finds her go-to girl, Lindsay Biggs. 5 points in the game for Biggs.
Kelly virtually behind the basket. Not sure that she could even get off a good one, and you're right, Abby Reddick does a nice job on the defensive end.
Lindsay Biggs saw something she liked there. She now has 7 in the ball game. Good start for the senior. Lindsay Biggs trying to get her Virginia Tech team back in this ball game. We are all tied up at 16 from the first half here in Raleigh.
Ready, one shot, players.
Virginia Tech might have time for one here before the half ends. Oh, and Biggs gets it off. Well, perhaps a little boost of confidence to head to the locker room.
That certainly is one way to do it. Get a shot to go on the runner.
Well, this is why you at least give it a shot, don't you?
Absolutely. Lindsay Biggs just crosses half court and gets that one to go down. Those are the kind that you throw up in practice every day as you're going out of the gym.
The Hokies finding Biggs. Biggs gets the roll.
What a great touch by Biggs. And what I like about the way she shoots is while she's putting the ball on the deck, turning the corner, and then she squares her shoulders to the basket. And that is the way that great shooters can get those shots to fall.
Abby Reddick back in the game for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Lindsay Biggs looking to get that shot off whenever she gets the ball.
We're on really what they didn't do in the Wake Forest game, how they let that 10-point lead, that 11-point lead slip away from them. So I feel like that was more the emphasis of their preparation, but you're right.
Classmate Lindsay Biggs trying to be the senior leaders their team needs at this point and get the Hokies back to this ball game. 63-46. Take a look at our Geico play of the game. Comes in the first half just before the buzzer. Lindsay Biggs getting this one to go down.
And that's one of those plays that you practice when the coaches aren't in the gym and you're either before practice or after practice kind of messing around and seeing how far out you can hit a shot. That was textbook end of the half type shot.
And, you know, I mean, even at shoot-around, they do it in front of their coaches. Every team I've seen this year, they finish their shoot-around just about by getting out there at half court and seeing who can put one away.
Well, you never know when it comes in handy. And obviously, not only at the end of a ball game, but at the end of a half, that can give you a lift.
I don't know about you, but I don't even try from half court. It's so ugly, it's not even worth trying. You try to drive, miss the first there. Biggs in the corner. Well, that one looks good.
Lindsay Biggs still with a lot of fight in her ball game.
19 points now for Biggs. That was her third three-point basket.
For Amber White, she stepped into that three like she shoots them every day.
Lindsay Biggs getting a quick bucket for Virginia Tech.
Starting to put the offensive pressure on the Hokies right away, though. Nikki Davis looking up the floor, throwing over the top of the defense.
And Florida State struggles continue offensively, and once more the Hokies will push the tempo. And back-to-back big buckets for Virginia Tech.
A huge bucket.